Hello, this is your Zodiac Oracle speaking. There are no coincidences. You are here because life wants to show you a sign. Open your heart and receive the guidance that arrives for you today. Libra. You did not arrive here by chance. Libra. The energy of the universe has woven the threads of your destiny so that this message would find you right now, at the precise moment when your soul stood on the edge, ready either to surrender or to be reborn. The stars show me that someone brought you here not with footsteps, but with signs. This message was not something you sought. It found you. You have been called by the vibration of balance, by the voice of your guides whispering that something approaches. Listen until the end, because there is a revelation that will transform the course of your coming days, and only awakened hearts will understand it. The one who seeks light must dare to face their shadow. That is the key I see in your cards today. The first card that appears before me is Justice. A powerful card, your card, Libra. I look at it and see the reflection of your doubts, your silent nights, your questions to the heavens. You have tried to remain calm while chaos spun around you, but the scales are about to tip. The universe is watching you, measuring every action, every thought, every sacrifice you've made while no one noticed. What comes now is the result of that silent strength you showed when others only saw your smile. Something moves behind the veil. There are people who have not been entirely honest with you. Energies that watch you with envy or curiosity. Do not fear, Libra, because what is hidden will soon be revealed. The divine justice is awakening, and what once stole your peace will now be reversed. Prepare yourself for a sacred balance. What once hurt you will become your source of wisdom. What once felt like loss will bloom into victory. The tarot whispers an insistent message. I decree that what is mine by destiny, no human power shall ever take away. Repeat this phrase 3 times, with the conviction of someone lighting a torch in the darkness. That will be your key. That will be your affirmation of power. Engrave it in your heart, and if you feel it, write it down in the comments as a way of sealing this energetic pact. And as a gesture of gratitude to the universe for choosing you to receive these signs, offer a conscious act of thanks. Give this message a like, not for me, but for yourself. By doing so, you declare to the universe that you are ready to receive more light, more guidance, more answers. That is how you open the door to abundance. Your energy, Libra, vibrates in the element of air. And when the air stirs, it announces change. In recent times, you have felt that things are stagnant, as if your dreams were suspended in a void. But the tarot shows me judgment, and with it, a celestial trumpet awakening what was dormant. Something is returning to you. An opportunity, a person, or a purpose you thought was lost. What destiny once put on pause, the universe now reactivates, because you are ready. You have transformed without realizing it. You have cried enough, waited enough. Now it is your turn to rise with strength. Do not ignore the signs. Repeating numbers, a recurring dream, a feeling of déjà vu. All of it is confirmation that your guides are speaking. They show me that this week you will be tested emotionally. Someone will try to make you doubt your worth or your choices. But remember, do not move from the need for approval. Move from your inner certainty. Your heart, though fragile, is your most accurate compass. In the realm of love, the tarot reveals a profound awakening. If you are alone, the Lovers appears not only as a symbol of partnership but of reconciliation with yourself. You have given so much that you forgot to receive, but now the universe returns what you offered in the form of tenderness. A person with serene energy, wise eyes, may cross your path, bringing peace, not turmoil. If you are already in a relationship, an important conversation will arise. Do not fear dialogue. What is spoken from the soul heals what silence wounds. In the realm of money, the message is decisive. You are breaking the streak of misfortune. A period of scarcity, of effort without reward, begins to dissolve. The Six of Pentacles appears, a symbol of help, justice, and financial balance. An unexpected payment, long overdue money, or an opportunity may soon arrive. But listen carefully. Abundance doesn't only come as money, but as clarity. You will understand why certain paths didn't prosper before. It wasn't rejection, it was protection. The prosperity that comes now will be stable, not fleeting. I see your spiritual energy in a process of purification. The aura around you had turned gray from emotional heaviness, but now the violet light of forgiveness begins to cleanse the residue of the past. You have blamed yourself too much, Libra. You have carried the burdens of others, responsibilities that were never yours. But today the cards say, free yourself or you will repeat. The universe does not want you bound. It wants you free. So, the decree I give you is, I release the weight that is not mine and open my hands to receive what the universe wishes to give. Repeat this affirmation when you feel tired, when everything seems to crumble, and you will see your surroundings begin to transform. A shadow emerges in the tarot. The devil. Do not fear it. It is not an external enemy, but an internal one. It is that voice that tells you can't, that you don't deserve it, that it's too late. That energy is being confronted now. Your guides ask for courage, discipline, and above all, faith. Do not give up right before the miracle. The change has already begun, even if you cannot see it yet. Sometimes the universe destroys what is misaligned with you so it can build what truly belongs to you. What you lost was not punishment. It was redirection. There is a special sign for you. A number that repeats. The number 8 shines in your cards as a symbol of infinity, power, and return. Everything you gave will come back multiplied. And if doubt arises, remember this phrase to decree. Nothing that is mine can ever be lost. It simply awaits the perfect moment to manifest. That phrase is a key. It will open doors when all seem closed. Your color of power for the coming days is gold. Not just as an adornment, but as a vibration. Wear it, surround yourself with warm light, light a golden candle and visualize its flame as your rebirth. Your spiritual energy is rising. The frequency of forgiveness and gratitude will be your shield. And whenever you doubt, repeat your decrees. Repeat them 3 times, as a mantra, as a spell of faith. For the universe responds not to uncertainty, but to conviction. Your path, Libra, aligns with the word revelation. Someone will show their true face, and though it may hurt, it will be necessary. What is hidden cannot survive before the light. Your task is not to fight, but to observe, to decide from the soul. For divine justice is already acting, and you are its instrument. The tarot reveals a climax. The final card slides forward on its own, as if alive. It is the sun. And when the sun appears, everything else dissolves into clarity. This is the moment when the initial message fulfills itself. The darkness fades, the chains break, the streak of misfortune ends. Everything you lost, Libra, will be replaced with something better. Not by accident, but by design. And when the universe designs, nothing escapes its purpose. The sun shines upon you, heralding news that will soon change your mood. It may be a message, a call, or a coincidence that makes you smile and say, "This is a sign." And it will be. Because the universe never errs. You have been chosen to shine, to embody balance, to inspire others through your story. Do not stop. Give thanks. Release. Decree. And remember, I decree that what is mine by destiny, no human power shall ever take away. It was no coincidence that you returned. Something in your soul recognized the vibration of this message. It's as if the stars whispered your name through the winds of destiny. You return because the universe has not finished speaking to you. And this time, Libra, what your cards reveal is not just a warning. It's a promise. Stay until the end, because something will manifest in your path in the coming days. And if you understand this message, you'll recognize it as the beginning of your new chapter. Darkness does not destroy the light. It defines it. That is the key resonating as I open your cards today. The phrase echoes in my mind like a chant, as if your spirit guides wanted to make sure you truly understand it. For a long time, you believed that feeling deeply made you weak, that seeking harmony in the midst of chaos was naive. But today, the tarot reveals that your sensitivity is not weakness. It is your greatest power. You have been both a mirror and a lighthouse, reflecting others' pain and helping them find their way, even when that cost you your own. The universe has watched you walk across fire, keeping your smile while your heart bled in silence. But listen carefully. Divine justice is tipping in your favor. The card that appears before me is the Star. She embodies hope, healing, and celestial guidance. This card shines especially for you, Libra, because it announces that all which was unfair, all which seemed lost, will now turn toward restoration. Your tears were not in vain. They were offerings of transformation. And the universe, which never forgets, has decided to repay you abundantly for what you gave from your soul. I feel an intense energy behind you, Libra. It is as if your ancestors, your guides, or a loved one who has crossed over stand beside you. Their presence comes as warmth in your hands, chills across your skin, or sudden synchronicities. They are here to remind you that the lineage of light from which you come knows no defeat, only learning. Now I must speak of a hidden enemy. Someone who smiled at you while secretly hoping to see you fall. This energy appears as the Seven of Swords, the archetype of silent betrayal. But do not be afraid, Libra, this deceit dissolves. What is hidden will be revealed, and you will be protected by the vibration of truth. When the truth becomes clear, don't react with anger, but with distance. The universe will handle the rest. Because what comes next is purification. An energetic cleansing so profound that even your thoughts will feel lighter. I release the weight that is not mine and open my hands to receive what the universe wishes to give. Repeat this decree. Write it. Speak it. And if it resonates in your soul, seal it by writing it in the comments as your spiritual commitment. And to anchor this energy in gratitude, show a gesture to the universe. Give this message a like, not as routine, but as a sacred seal. In doing so, you declare yourself open to the blessings that belong to you. The cards shift, and the wheel of fortune appears. When this wheel turns, energies reverse. What was below rises, what was above falls. Prepare yourself, Libra. The cycle that held you still is ending. Opportunities that once slipped through your fingers will return stronger, but only if you have learned the lesson of detachment. The tarot teaches that fortune does not come to those who chase it in desperation, but to those who are ready to hold it in peace. In work and career, an energetic rise is coming. Perhaps not an immediate raise or title, but recognition. An opening that will lead to greater opportunities in the next 3 months. I see contracts, signatures, partnerships. I see a road clearing after so much uncertainty. Your gift for negotiation, harmony, and understanding will place you in a privileged position. The universe is sending influential people your way, but also tests. Will you act from confidence or from fear? Your answer to that question will determine the speed of your success. In emotional matters, the tarot reveals reconciliation. Not necessarily with a partner, but with love itself. The Two of Cups appears, showing that someone thinks of you more than you realize. This person may be distant or silent, but there's still an energetic bond between you. However, your mission is not to rush back to the past, but to understand which version of yourself was attached to it. The love that arrives now will not be storm or doubt. It will be calm, understanding, and mutual growth. And if you are alone, the message is clear. Love will find you when you no longer seek it out of emptiness, but out of wholeness. Your climax card appears like a flash of light. The world. It marks the end of an era, the completion of a cycle. I see travel, relocation, and bold decisions. The universe is pushing you out of comfort. You have longed for stability, but before giving you roots, the universe must make sure your wings know how to fly. Do not fear. The changes coming are not to unsettle you, but to free you from what no longer vibrates with you. Remember, I decree that what is mine by destiny, no human power shall ever take away. That is your armor. Say it every morning before stepping out, with a firm voice. And whenever doubt creeps in, answer it with this decree. Because doubt is the doorway through which fear tries to enter, and you no longer belong to fear. You belong to faith, abundance, and divine justice. In the material realm, the numbers 6, 8, and 11 repeat for you. 6 represents balance, 8 stands for infinite abundance, and 11 signals that spiritual gateways are open. When you see these numbers on clocks, receipts, or dates, take them as confirmation. It will be the universe telling you, keep going. You're on the right path. Your vibrational color for the coming days is sapphire blue. This color protects your energy field, sharpens your intuition, and helps you stay centered amid chaos. Wear it, carry it, or visualize it in meditation. That deep hue connects you to your sign's essence, the perfect harmony between peace and power. Spiritually, the energy of this message focuses on releasing emotional karma. Your guides show me that an old promise or loyalty is ending. It could be a pattern in relationships or an emotional debt you no longer need to pay. The universe says, you've learned. Now let it go. And when you do, everything will start to flow again. A warning also arises. Be careful what thoughts you feed. Your words are spells. Your emotions are decrees. The universe is extremely receptive to your energy right now, so focus your mind only on what you desire, not on what you fear. And when anxiety comes, repeat this phrase I channel for you. I am balance in motion. I am calm within change. I am destiny unfolding. That phrase is your bridge to serenity. Write it, repeat it, and if you wish, share it in the comments so the collective energy multiplies. When several souls repeat the same vibration, the universe amplifies it. And if it feels right, express your gratitude with a gesture. By doing so, you silently say, yes, universe, I accept your signs and your blessings. The climax of this second part appears when the tower falls upon the table. Do not fear it. Many see destruction, but I see liberation. What collapses is not punishment. It is renewal. The universe never removes anything aligned with your purpose. If something crumbles, give thanks. Space is being made for the new. From the ruins of your old self, a wiser, more authentic, and more powerful version of you will rise. Remember, Libra, what leaves does not leave you empty. It leaves you ready. The message of abundance from your guides is clear. A door will open unexpectedly. It may be a financial opportunity or a meeting with someone crucial for your growth. Don't rush, observe. Feel if it resonates with your soul. The universe is teaching you to discern between what glitters and what truly illuminates. And when you make the right choice, synchronicities will multiply around you as confirmation. Listen. You are not alone. It was never coincidence that brought you here. The divine energy has chosen you to break ancient chains. The angels of balance walk beside you, and though the process may hurt at times, everything happening now carries sacred purpose. And so, in the stillness of the stars, I hear your phrase echo through the universe. I decree that what is mine by destiny, no human power shall ever take away. That is your sword of light. Libra. That is the force that will move mountains in your name. You have arrived here because a force greater than yourself brought you. It was not curiosity. It was destiny. What you are about to read is not written for everyone. It is a key handed to you, Libra, in this exact moment. As I channel this message, I feel the air move with an ancient whisper, as if the cards themselves breathe and wish to speak directly to you. Your soul knew it had to stay until the end, because something sacred was waiting to be revealed. Through the tarot, the universe shows me that the moment has come to break the final chains that still bind you to the past and to open your arms to a new era of light, balance, and abundance. Stay with me until the end, because there is a divine promise that only awakened ears will truly understand. The key to this closing resonates like a mantra. What left was meant to go. What comes was always written. That is the truth the universe wants to carve into your spirit today. Your guides show me a golden spiral, a symbol of evolution. You have walked through the cycle of pain, patience, and understanding. Now the universe hands you the fruit of your faith. But before you can receive, you must release what remains of fear. That silent fear that whispers that you don't deserve it, that it's too good to be true, that something will go wrong. Do not listen to that voice, Libra. That is not your voice. It is the memory of your past trying to survive. Your soul has already outgrown that stage, and the tarot confirms it. Before me appears the magician, the first of the major arcana. The magician is you, when you remember that you have always held the power. Do not wait for destiny's permission to create. You already hold the wand in your hand. The card shows your four mastered elements: fire, water, air, and earth. You have passion, emotion, mind, and matter all aligned. Nothing is missing. Only faith. And just as we did before, repeat with me, aloud or in your mind, this decree. I decree that what is mine by destiny, no human power shall ever take away. Repeat it 3 times. Libra. 3, because 3 is the divine trinity, the balance of body, mind, and spirit. And if you feel it, write it in the comments as an act of faith, as a promise to yourself. And while you do, give thanks. Offer a gesture to the universe, a like to this message, not as formality but as an energetic seal. Thus you affirm, yes, I accept my destiny. I accept my blessings. I accept the abundance coming my way. Your path of darkness closes with a vision of light. Before me appears the 10 of Cups, a card that never lies. It speaks of complete happiness, reconciliation with life itself. It means the wounds of your heart are beginning to heal. If you are alone, the tarot foretells the reunion with a love of the soul, but from a higher vibration. It will not be the same story, nor the same script. It will be mature love, conscious love, expansive love. If you are in a relationship, this cycle brings rebirth. Trials transform into understanding, silence into tenderness, distance into reunion. Love once again becomes refuge, not battlefield. And if there was betrayal, divine justice will handle it, not through vengeance, but through truth. What belongs to you by vibration will return, and what does not will fade quietly away. In the realm of money and career, the energy quickens. The tarot shows the Ace of Pentacles, a symbol of a blessed beginning. A new project, a business opportunity, a promotion, or even a complete change of direction may present itself soon. Trust your abilities, Libra. You are wiser than you think, more prepared than you imagine. Your intuition, refined by hardship, will recognize which opportunity aligns with your purpose. Money will flow, but remember, abundance cannot remain without gratitude. That is why the universe asks for a pact. Every time you receive, share something, even something small. Energy that circulates returns multiplied. Each act of generosity will be an offering that keeps your fortune alive. The next card is Temperance, bringing a soft but powerful message. Not everything must be resolved in haste. Some processes are still taking form. The miracle is already on its way, but the universe is painting it with divine precision. Do not despair over the when. Focus instead on how you prepare to receive. Abundance comes to hearts vibrating in peace, not in lack. Your number of power for this final stage is 1111. When you see it, know that your thoughts are shaping your reality. Pause, breathe and say, I am aligned with my purpose, and everything I need arrives to me with ease and grace. That phrase holds power. Every word is a key, every breath, a doorway. And if you decree it with faith, what once seemed impossible will open before you. Your color of power for this new cycle is pearl white, the color of rebirth. It represents purity, closure, forgiveness, and ascension. Surround yourself with this color to stay connected to the highest frequency of your sign, the perfect balance between justice and compassion. Spiritually, Libra, you are entering an era of light. Your astral energy is rising into a realm of manifestation. The wounds of the soul begin to close, karmic ties to dissolve, paths to open. Everything you prayed for in tears, the universe now returns in blessings. And yes, you will see signs. A white feather, a familiar scent, a song that appears without reason. All these will be confirmations that your guides are near. Each sign is a caress from the universe saying, you're doing well. But before dawn, there is always one last shadow. The Nine of Swords shows me your fears. The doubt, the guilt, the, what if I don't deserve this? That voice is not yours. It is the old energy of the past trying to cling to you once more. Breathe deeply and face it without fear. Say to it, thank you for trying to protect me, but I no longer need you. And let it go. Because what awaits you after that act of release is immense. It is expansion. It is destiny. And then comes the final climax, the closing of all three parts, the point where heaven and earth meet. As I speak those words, the deck vibrates and a card slides out untouched. Death. And no, do not speak of endings. Speak of rebirth. This card announces that the cycle of pain and stagnation is over. Death brings liberation. Old versions of yourself are dying so that the new one can be born. You are no longer who you once were. The mental chains are breaking, fears are dissolving, and the strength that you had buried beneath layers of doubt is beginning to awaken. This is the peak of transformation. And though it hurts to leave behind the familiar, remember, butterflies do not mourn their cocoons. The universe whispers, you have fulfilled your test, now take your place. And that phrase echoes like a sacred drum. Because Gemini, this is your time to claim what is yours. Love, abundance, peace. Not from lack but from fullness. Now appears the Emperor. Firm, stable, protective. It is the card of regained power. It symbolizes your ability to build on solid ground. If everything has felt chaotic, you will soon see every piece fall perfectly into place. In work, this means leadership, recognition, or a project finally flourishing. In finances, lasting stability. Wealth built from wisdom, not desperation. Money arrives, but this time, you will know how to manage it consciously. Your power numbers are 4, 8, and 12. Your protective color is deep red, the color of life, of roots, of confidence. Carry it with you, and you will feel the strength of the earth holding you steady. In love, the cards are clear. A new beginning. If you are in a relationship, energy renews. Wounds heal. Bonds strengthen. But if the relationship no longer vibrates with your soul, the universe will intervene, not to punish you, but to free you. If you are single, someone who has been silent for a while will return, or a new love will arise from the most unexpected place. It will not be coincidence, it will be synchronicity. It will be soul calling to soul. But before receiving, release. Let go of the past. Let go of the whys, the should-haves, the maybes. The Hanged Man appears, reminding you that sometimes the greatest sacrifice is releasing control. Let life surprise you. Allow the new to enter. Everything moving around you now has a greater purpose. Even if you don't understand the how, trust the why. Repeat this final decree of power with me. I release the past, I trust my present, and I open my soul to the future I deserve. Say those words with an open heart. Feel your chest vibrate. This decree seals your energy and attracts what is destined for you. And as we seal this cycle, a luminous card manifests in the center of the altar. The world. Completion. The perfect ending. This card announces victory over darkness, fulfillment of promises, the realization of dreams once thought impossible. The universe applauds you, Gemini. You have endured trials, betrayals, and silence, and yet here you are, wiser, stronger, more yourself. You have earned your right to peace. The world also announces travel, new beginnings, expansion. Something big is coming, a change of place, an international opportunity, or a decision that marks a definitive before and after. Do not doubt it. The winds blow in your favor. And listen closely, for the cards ask for a symbolic act. Within the next 3 days, do something that represents your new beginning. It could be cleaning your space, writing a letter you will never send, donating something you no longer need, or watching the sunrise in silence. That act will activate your new frequency. And if you feel that this message resonates with your soul, do not let it pass unnoticed. Give this message a like, not as a mere action, but as an offering to the universe. It is your way of saying, I accept my destiny, I open my paths, I give thanks for the light that comes. Every conscious gesture multiplies the blessings about to reach you. And as I close this reading, a warm energy spreads. It is the final promise. Love will come, abundance will come, peace will come. Not because you chase them, but because they already belong to you. Justice, death, and the world align. 3 major arcana announcing closure, resurrection, and fulfillment. There is no better combination for rebirth. From now on, whenever you doubt, remember the universe's words. Nothing you lost was punishment. It was training. No one can take away what belongs to you by destiny. The time of darkness is over. When you feel fear, repeat your decrees. When you feel hope, repeat them too. Because every word spoken with faith builds your reality. And if a tear falls while you read this, let it fall. It is cleansing, the soul releasing what it no longer needs. Wipe your eyes. Lift your face. You are ready to begin again.